Wagwan all my fellow Tenno, Kobe here with another Warframe video. Hope everyone's having a wonderful week, wonderful day. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Today we'll be taking a look at the CODA BASSOCYST, which is one of the new CODA weapons added in the newest update. This weapon here has been one of the two things that really caught my eye. As you guys see, it does have a unique trait. The alt fire infects enemies with a essentially just shoots a secondary projectile, doing a lot of impact and magnetic. And also, if the enemies are open for finishers and you use your alt fire, it'll teleport you to that enemy doing a finisher, right? And this right here is the build that we'll be using today. It is a viral build using primary crux, and I do also using the magnetic valence bonus that we got this week. I didn't go ahead and change it out. As you guys can see, I only have 3 formas on here right now, but I will go ahead and swap it out with a valence infuser or whatever it's called, to essentially have more options in the future. But this is the build that we're currently using, right? So as I said, in the future we'll be using the valence override to essentially just change out the bonus element or the progenitor element whenever we need a different element. And yeah, also we'll be using the dual viscous or viscous. This one here is another weapon. This is probably the only weapon out of all the Scholar weapons that were added that I really do care for, if I'm being honest, but realistically it's just a melee with a gas. So I'm running influence. Who could have guessed? Pretty much every weapon in the game it could perform like this or better, if I'm being honest, but I just wanted to run something alongside the BASSOCYST. And as you guys can see, I am using Frost. You can use whatever frame that you choose to use. I just think that using Frost, gaining more crit chance as well as crit damage, and also gaining the option to essentially armor strip whenever I need to, is a big perk. So right here you guys will see in the sim, I'm pretty much showing how the weapon fires and works. And guys, this is pretty much just the infested version of the Archoplasmor, or the CODA Archoplasmor that I like to call it. It's super fun, and as you guys can see there, using the alt fire teleports me to an enemy once they're open for finishers. And 9 times out of 10, once an enemy gets enough shots out of this, they'll be gone, because it does have innate blast on the normal shots. And grouping enemies, as you guys can see, because I'm using Nautilus, grouping the enemies makes it so much easier to essentially just shatter a room. Here we go using Nourish. We do already have viral added on there, but getting the extra viral damage on the weapon from Nourish is still a big plus. So you guys could always swap, use Nourish if you want to and swap out the elements on here, or just don't use Nourish at all and use whatever frame if you want to. I'll just using Frost because I really like the Velimir skin. I think he's a very cool character when it comes on to how he looks. I haven't really got too deep into his story as yet, but yeah, regardless, I am really enjoying the update. And as I said, when it comes on to the new weapons, realistically I've only built mostly the Scholar weapons, and most of them are very underwhelming, especially the grenade launcher. It's very underwhelming. It doesn't do what I thought it would do. I thought it was going to be like a gas version or a Scholar version of the Ogress, right? I pretty much just thought it was going to be like an Ogress, but it doesn't really have an AoE effect. It's like a pseudo AoE. If you kill an enemy with the primary fire, they become a gas cloud. But yeah, back to the actual topic here. As you guys can see, melee influence on the dual viscous or viscous, however you want to pronounce it. It's pretty good. It's shredding. Gas is an OP status effect in this current patch. But yeah, and here we are in a steel path mission, showing you guys exactly how this chews through the Narmer enemies. Well, it chews through every enemy, if I'm being honest. I pretty much just play on the Narmer tile set because this is one of the places where I get the least amount of frame drops when it comes onto my recordings. Yeah, it's weird, I know. But yeah. And as you guys can see, it's dealing with these steel path enemies like light work. But yeah. And realistically speaking, I think it would be even more powerful when I get another copy of it, or a few other copies to do the infusion, or the fusion I should say, so I could get a higher status chance, or a higher valence bonus I should say, as well as being able to swap out whatever element that I need for any specific scenario. I really do love that feature that they added the whole valence override thing. It's really great. Oh, also DE, I did see in the Warframe Discord that they're doing a Q&A for the next dev stream 186, I believe. So if you guys have any questions that you want to ask the devs, go ahead over to the Discord, well, to the Warframe Discord. I don't have a Discord. Over to the Warframe Discord and go ahead and chime in. I'm assuming they won't be answering everyone's questions, but probably most popular ones. So yeah, so if you have any questions and stuff like that, go over to the Warframe Discord. It's a great place. You could meet teammates, trading, all that stuff. But yeah, enough shilling for Warframe. They ain't paying me to do this. But yeah, I'm really in love with this weapon. I think it's probably like the second best thing from the update for me personally. Only behind the Temple, because I really do like Temple. Cora is really good regardless. Cora was gonna be good regardless. The way I look at it, she's pretty much just her normal self, but a little bit better. Baruch is okay, but yeah, as I said in the previous video, I'll be doing a guide or a updated build on all those guys. I've been playing a little bit more. Well, I always used to play Ashe a lot, but been messing with Ashe a little bit more lately. I haven't really found my build for him yet, so I'm still trying some stuff out. Cora's in a really good place with the build that I have. The only Warframe that I don't really like how it feels at the moment when it comes on to the Exalted is probably Baruch. He's pretty good regardless, but it still just feels a little bit weird to me. I don't know why. Like, he deals a boatload of damage, but something just doesn't feel, you know. But then again, I wasn't really a big Baruch player. I have a great Baruch build. I just never really cared for him. And when it comes on to the Bassocyst guys, as you can see here, when it comes on to Acolytes, it's not like, or at least my build, I'll be honest, my build at the moment doesn't just one-shot a Acolyte. It does get rid of him in a few shots if you're landing your shots, which you guys can see that I ain't great at aiming. But yeah, even though, yeah, when it comes down to my aim, you guys know my aim was already terrible back in the days, but I actually got a little bit better, which someone pointed out. Reason being, I got a new controller by Power A. I have an Amazon affiliate link for it. I'll throw it in the description of this video, so if you guys want to support the channel or support me and all that stuff, and you need a new Switch controller if you play on Switch like I do, be my guest. Oh yeah, and also here I am showing off the Viscus, or these swords, man. I don't know if it's pronounced vicious, viscous. My Jamaican accent ain't gonna allow me to say that stuff, man. And you guys can hardly tell, because I'm already doing so much to keep the accent buried. But yeah. As I said, guys, these weapons are pretty good. The Bassocyst is top tier, probably the best weapon from the update, in my opinion at least. I haven't really tried out many of the other weapons. I've tried out the Causticist. Causticist has a electric progenitor this week, so it's very easy to build for influence. So yeah. Right now, what I'm pretty much doing is just doing these weapons without like Tennokai. I will be adding Tennokai in the future when it comes onto the melees, but for right now, it's just going ahead and trying them out just like this. Because realistically, if I'm being honest, this video was primarily just about the Bassocyst, and I decided I just happened to had finished building the Viscus at the same time, so I decided, hey, let me go ahead and just equip it and see how it runs, and it runs damn great. Pardon my French. But what I would say when it comes on to well, no, it wouldn't work because heat would normally just go into the radiation. Well, if we're able to get heat as a progenitor, I would opt for heat as a progenitor element, because I think that would be very beneficial when it comes onto this weapon, especially if you're gonna go viral or corrosive. Viral especially when it comes on to, or you could just go corrosive and then swap out the, well, run Nourish on whatever Warframe you're using. But yeah, as I said, guys, this thing hits like a truck. And though I don't use the Altfire much, because the Altfire does do a lot of damage as well. I'm not talking about the secondary version which does the finisher. The normal Altfire sends out like a buckshot with like 15. Is it 15 or 5? It's like 5 or so. It's a number of shots. I don't remember exactly how much, but it does fire a few pellets, which do a good amount of damage. So what I'd recommend is, say for instance you're shooting at a tanky target, like a single target, just go ahead and use your alt fire on him. And here I am facing off an Acolyte with the Viscous. And as you can see, it does its job, and this is without even armor stripping. Like, it does its job. The gas clouds alone get rid of the Acolyte. And here we are showing off some more. But yeah, guys, so as I said, guys, we are trying to get to the 500 subscriber point where we could start getting like YouTube partnership and all that stuff to essentially start supporting the channel, so we could go ahead and get some better equipment. So if you haven't subscribed and you're seeing this video, I would really do appreciate if you did subscribe. But that's if you want to. If you like the content, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah. So guys, also let me know what type of content you guys prefer. Do you prefer when I do like the shorter videos where I just spit out the facts? Or do you like these videos where I'm pretty much like talking to you guys and yapping a bit? Let me know in the comments what you prefer, because I really do like when you guys voice your opinions in the comments. It gives a good I like to get to know some of you guys and talk to some of you guys, because some of you guys are really cool. Some of you guys really do help when it comes on to like builds and stuff, because there are a few cases where some of you guys tell me about some builds that you're running in the comments, and I try them and I really do like them, and then I'll let you guys know if I do like them. So yeah, so let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if you guys mess with the content. Let me know if you guys mess with me yapping and yammering. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was the CODA BASSOCYST video and the dual vicious or viscous, whatever way you want to pronounce it. I love you all. Thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, peace everyone. Take care.